I'm here right now with Dre of the East. If you don't already know him, talk a little bit about yourself, where you're from, man. Tell us.
I'm from Red Spring, North Carolina, small town, but I'm out of Greenville right now. I play ball there, and that's my home base right now.
Right. Most definitely. So you've come from ECU, and how's that been? Like performing in talent shows, kind of getting up, building up a fan base there, and now the touring, around North Carolina. How's that going?
Everything right now is going. I think right now I'm building up my fan base locally and in North Carolina, because before my fan base was scattered because most of my marketing and most of my promotion was through social media, which reaches out to different parts of the world. The people that fuck with me when I first started at ECU, they fuck with me for football. So I kind of started over. I didn't really have a market or a base there. Okay. So right now, I'm really developing that now as we speak.
Definitely. And has music always been your thing? Like, have you always been trying to get into music, or did that transition come in school when it started building more?
It came after I graduated, when I was done with football. Music pulled me out of a dark place, man, and it's taking me to a different place now.
Oh, what? Okay, yeah. Great. Do you want to give us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I can. Basically, when I was done with football, it's just like, I feel like the reason people are able to get up and grind every day is because they have a purpose. If somebody feel like they don't have a purpose, then they feel empty. They don't want to continue in life, like AKA suicidal and shit like that. But when you have purpose and your purpose continues to update, you're able to keep going. And when I was doing football, I didn't have a purpose, so I had to find something. And the only thing that gave me purpose was music. And I was able to tell how I felt and wanted to make it to the next level as well. And as I grow with music, I'm always like, I reach a goal and then I get mad because once I reach that goal, my goal is bigger than what it was before. Okay. So it gives me purpose, And
it keeps progressing. The music can keep going. And that's the thing, a lot of times, like football, it'll stop. But this music is forever, man. Forever. So how do you feel about the NC culture right now, the NC scene of music right now, my brother, now that things are exploding and there are a lot more eyes on North Carolina?
I think it's great, honestly, but it's also a bad thing because North Carolina didn't have a sound before. But now that the baby made it out, I think that's what's kind of people are trying to set that sound and develop a sound similar to that or Stunner,
Yeah.
But it's good that somebody made it out and showed people that it was possible. Mm-hmm. However, I still want people to be able to be who they are. Don't limit yourself to who you can be. Don't fall into the trap.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I think I know at first, your music was like people were expecting you to sound a certain type of way, and then you came out differently, and that definitely shocked a lot of people. But I think more so, I think it intrigued more people. And I think that turned a lot of people onto your music. Can you discuss a little bit about that as well?
Yeah, when I first came out, I tried to be bar heavy, but a lot of people didn't fuck with that. But when I switched it up, now I get a lot of questions asking me, am I Dominican and shit, because my first song that actually started taking me to the next level was called Rockstar Girl, and it was like a little Spanish vibe.
Okay.
But now I think what I did was I made people fans of me. So after shows, I stay in network. I talk to people. I put more about myself out online than sometimes the music. And I think a lot of people fuck with me more than they fuck with the music, and they fuck with my vision and who I am as a person, which makes them fuck with the music. So now, with me making that bond with them, it doesn't matter what I drop, as long as it's something of quality, I think they'll fuck with it, because I don't really have a specific style that I stick to anymore.
Right, and it's great to be multifaceted in this game, definitely right now, you know what I'm saying, with so many different artists, but that's great. So, the Threes Company tour, you, Slade, Brody, how did it all come together?
Slade reached out and he said, hey, Dre, we want to actually start, making money from this, bro. Let's do a tour. And Brody's been wanting to, be an actual group for a while. So I guess they was talking, because I was actually doing a lot of shit. They was talking, and I guess this was their way of, kind of like putting together a group, but not really a group, and it became a tour. Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I mean, I don't think we're going to be a group, but just that bond with being able to do something like this is amazing, especially with us being three completely different artists.
And kind of being able to like pull your fans together as well, put each other on, which is even more important.
A lot of people that was fucking with me hard, I know people that fuck with Brody harder than they fuck with me, and they started off as my fans, same thing, vice versa, So it's dope to be able to do that, and then when you get a whole bunch of love in one room, the levels of what you can do is fucking amazing.
Well, man, it's been great chit-chatting with you. Threes Company tour here in Raleigh tonight. We're excited to see it, man. And we're hoping for a good show. Thank you, brother. Yeah.